So let me introduce this book to you. This book is by Maharishi Patanjali. Maharishi Patanjali, a direct disciple of Maharishi Kapil, who worked on evolutionary sciences, evolutionary genetics, and this is the outcome of his endeavor to practically manifest this knowledge into application, and that application lead to evolution of a being to multipotency. This book covers 4 chapters in which Kaivalya Path and Sadhana Path, Samadhi Path. These 2 paths are technical information, how yoga operates life, how the life is operated, and what is the role of yoga in operation of life. And in other 2 chapters, Sadhana Path and Vibhuti Path, it describes about the practical application of yoga, how yoga works when applied practically. So, and in the 4th chapter, it gives you the understanding of what you achieve out of yoga, practical yoga. So it is achievement through yoga, what you achieve, right? Sattva Purushayo Suddhi Samye Kaivalyam Iti. So you have achieved the state of totipotency or multipotency, one can say multipotency, pluripotency, through achieving the same similar state that of the stem cell. So you reach to the stem cell level by doing yoga. So this is what Maharishi Patanjali beautifully have taken into this presentation of his, that metaphorically presented, and that is not properly understood. See, so it can be done from outside in also. Ashtanga yoga can be practiced from outside in, as Hatha Pradipika and Granth Samhita and all the Shastra says that it is also from outside in. But when you are doing outside in, the inside out aspect is not attended. But when you do inside out, the outside in aspect is attended. So you have to keep in mind that inside out is the key, master key to reach to outside in perfection. Right? Your action no doubt encodes your epigenes, but your epigenes can be genetically modified to change your actions also. So what is easy? To wait for thousands of years to change your action, or to induce epigenetic autophagy through tapasya only for 3 to 6 months. Within 3 to 6 months you will reap all these said achievements, right? In Vibhuti Path is given what type of achievements you have. So you reach that level within 3 to 6 months, not more than that. So only 3 to 6 month tapasya will lead you to, it will give you to proper multifunctional body, without disease, without obstruction, without obstacles, without vikshapas. Right? So all the best. So how to get the upregulatory function is written in this book. And I am no one to write this. I have just decoded it. I am no one to say that this is my presentation. This is Maharishi Patanjali's presentation, which is decoded by me. Right? It is nowhere. I'm nowhere there. Right? So people are saying Sampragyat Samadhi, Asampragyat Samadhi, right? So I was really wondered what Samadhi actually is. Someone says perfection in act is Samadhi. Someone says that you are in a state of balance, equilibrium, you are in Samadhi. But there was always a question to me that if one can do Samadhi, then what is the problem with that person? If that person is practically doing Samadhi, then there is no problem. So why he is doing Samadhi? One is capable of doing Samadhi only when his genes allow him to do that. Otherwise not. His inner system, inner program executes such a way that it allows the person to come into the genetic symmetry. It is called genetic symmetry. So upregulation brought in through yoga, right, to evolve to the stem cell level. So you have mastery over epigene with your endeavor, and you acquire the totipotency of your life. So you can manifest in any form you want, right? So you have that potency inside. See, our genome remains the same. Genome doesn't change. What changes is temporarily changes are there through epigene. So epigene is versatile. It is a versatile form of gene. So it can switch on and off according to the requirement. Today I feel cold, so that one gene that is responsible to produce heat will be on, and the gene which will be cooling me down will be off. Right? So that way we survive in any atmosphere, any circumstances, any situation in the life. So this is what happens. This is happening through yoga only, because yoga operates our life by switching on and switching off the gene. And how does it do that? That is explained, pure scientifically explained by Maharishi Patanjali. So the Hana, that the gene is affected, the mutated gene, Hana, is a mutated gene. So the mutated gene is replaced by Pratyaya, means the chromatin remodeling. Pratyantarani sanskarebhya. So it is through chromatin remodeling and the elongation of chromatin genome, it will be on and off. So elongation will put the gene on, and the constriction of the pratyaya means chromatin, will put it off. So the gene will be not read. So it is yoga that decides that now you require this gene to be functioning or that gene to be functioning, right? And see, people should know this from the beginning. This was my questions from beginning, from my childhood. I was really after these questions, and I asked Guruji Swami Manoharaji Maharaj. He's a great yogi of times, and he has given pure scientific knowledge about yoga. And what he told me, that this is a meta science, all the science of all the sciences, right? So I had to discover how it is a meta science of all the sciences. So I started working on that. I studied all the sciences. I studied Sanskrit, I studied computer science, I studied genetics, microbiology and genetics, then medical biotechnology, right? And yoga, so you know that from my childhood I am doing yoga. My birth is in ashram, yoga ashram. So the thing is, there was a question to me, why tad japa tadarth abhavanam? If Ishwar is almighty, and according to the philosophical meaning, tad japa tadarth bhavanam hona chahiye. That should be a bhavanam. So ईश्वर की तरफ की भावना होगी, या ईश्वर जैसा हो जाएंगे, राइट? बट अभावनम क्यों है? मुझे ईश्वर जैसा बनना है कि ईश्वर, मुझे अभावना चाहिए ईश्वर की. आई डोंट वांट अभावना ऑफ ईश्वर. सो दैट वाज द क्वेश्चन इन माय माइंड, that no, this should be not there. There must be something else. And through my 33 years of experience, I recognized this is. See, I knew this from my studies, but I was not sure, 100% sure, because of lack of experience. When I promote people on autophagy, genetic autophagy, they get their wounds healed, they get their diseases healed, right, cured, and within no time.
Can you explain genetic autophagy?
Yeah, this is all. Ashtanga Yoga is a step-by-step methodology of genetic autophagy. That you start with a simple posture. You select one posture in which you are most comfortable, and you enjoy that. But it is, see, Vipassana is the outcome of this, but it is not 100% Vipassana, right? Vipassana is one of the derivative who understood this science at that time and initiated Vipassana. Buddhism initiated Vipassana because they understood this science. But it is not exactly the Vipassana, but it is very, very near to Vipassana, right? But the thing is, you have to have patience to sit in a posture. But what hurdles in this is Vyadhi, Sthana, Sanshaya, Alasya, Pramada, and not at physical level. It is at deeper micro level, sukshmati sukshma level. And that is also explained in this book by Maharishi Patanjali. So when you are sitting in a posture with a focus on your breath, slowly and gradually your need of the breath, because of the dvand abhigat tata dvandan abhigata. So because of the dvand abhigat, dvand doesn't remain there. There is no inflow and outflow of vritti. Vritti doesn't flow in nor out. As I told you that vritti has two characteristics. It receives and reprograms. Right? So both the things stops because there is a energy autophagy happening automatically, and that is called pranayama. And even going deeper and deeper on into that practice of autophagy, you can heal your diseases without any recognition to, or without any medicine, or without any external remedy for that. It is sattva which is obstructed by tamas through rajas. But if you stop rajas, you are not proactive, not reactive. Then what happens? Tamas has nothing to show. So tamas has to come down. So it has to come down. So tamas goes down, sattva goes up. So then your cells become epigenetically taking up epigenetic autophagy and reprogramming. And that is what this is explained in this book.
So is there any manual in it?
Yes, it is. Ashtanga Yoga is the full manual of that. Basically, it is Kriya Yoga. Kriya means application, the process, right? So it is the applied process of yoga, that is Kriya Yoga, happening through 8 stages, right?
Yes.
And that 8 stages are described as Ashtanga Yoga. See, there is nothing like people are saying that you are flying in the sky, kaya akasho sabandh sayamat lagutul samapatte akash gamanam. It is not true. Okay, you are not flying in the sky, but you can receive the micro signals traveling in the sky, the ecosystem, which is representing many things from the ecosystem, and which we fail to recognize because of our praman vritti. We conceive it wrongly. Yes.
Sir, I have question कि हम जब सुनते हैं कि पतंजलि योग दर्शन के बारे में, तो हम सबके दिमाग में एक ही चीज़ है कि भाई अष्टांग योगी है. बाकी पतंजलि योग दर्शन में क्या बताया गया है, फिलोसॉफी तो ठीक है, साइंटिफिकली तो पता ही नहीं था. फिलोसॉफी में भी हमें सिर्फ अष्टांग योग पता है. बाकी का हमें पतंजलि में क्या उन्होंने डीपर साइंस में दिया हुआ है उसके बारे में किसी को भी नहीं मालूम है. तो आप जरा उस पर थोड़ा सा.
दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग यू कि देखिए ये बुक में महर्षि पतंजलि ने 4 पाद दिए हैं. सबसे पहला कैवल्य पाद, उन्होंने वो पूरा इवोल्यूशनरी जेनेटिक्स समझाया है उसमें. सो हमारा नेचुरली इवोल्यूशनरी जेनेटिक्स क्या होता है, तो हम अलग अलग क्यों हैं, जात्यांतर परिणाम प्रकृति में अपराध. सो जात्यांतर परिणाम कैसे होता है, हम अलग अलग क्यों हैं, तो उन्होंने वहाँ से सिद्धि कैसे प्राप्त करनी है वहाँ से शुरू किया. और सेकंड सूत्र में उन्होंने बोला जात्यांतर परिणाम प्रकृत्याम अपराध. सो दैट मीन्स कि प्रकृति तमस डिसाइड करता है कि व्हाट वे योर एपिजेनेटिक्स शुड बिहेव, राइट. इट इज डिसाइडेड बाय प्रकृति बिकॉज इट इज तमस. तो हु विल विन, तमस विन्स या सत्व विन्स. सी अल्टीमेटली सत्व विन्स, बट द मोमेंटरीली योर तमस इज dominant on your sattva, and that is why you are proactive, you are procreating throughout your life, right. So उन्होंने कैवल्य पाद में पूरा इवोल्यूशनरी नॉर्मल जेनेटिक्स बताया है. पुरुषार्थ शून्यानाम गुणानाम प्रतिप्रसव कैवल्य स्वरूप प्रतिष्ठाम व चित्ति शक्ति रीति. सी मीन्स आप अपनी एपिजेनेटिक्स को पावरफुल कैसे कर सकते हो, आप अपने हाथ में कैसे ले सकते हो. तो आपको एक्टिविटी बंद करना पड़ेगा, आपको रजस प्रवृत्ति बंद करना पड़ेगा, जिसके द्वारा प्रकृति अपने आप को, अपने डिसीविंग नेचर को प्रदर्शित करती है, वो डिसीव करती है हमें. योर माइंड बिकम मटेरियलिस्टिक, विषयवती व प्रवृत्ति उत्पन्ना मनस्थिति निबंधिनी. सो मनस यहाँ पर तो सटल लेवल पर है, सेलुलर लेवल पर है, पर ये मेटाफोरिकली इसलिए प्रेजेंट किया गया है कि एंड एज अबाउ सो बिलो. सो इट कम्स फ्रॉम द एपिजेनेटिक्स बट इट मैनिफेस्ट एज द एग्जिस्टेंशियल लेवल, experimental level, experiencing level. So both the way it can be seen. It can be seen from outside in, or it can be seen from inside out. But not understanding the inside out objective of this, the main concept of this, that the life is inside out. You are born from one single cell, and life manifests and is getting regulated from inside out. It is not outside in. But you are deceived by Prakriti and material mind, material world, and you start operating this system as outside in. So this is the deception, and that is Dvandva. We should free from that Dvandva. And Sato Purushoyo Suddhi Samya Kevalam. That means कि your own stem cells, your own cells can become stem cells. Right? Your own cells. How? Only by removing the epigenetic marks on that. There are heya, it is called heya. Right? So they are epigenetic marks on epigenes that is present on genome, that doesn't allow that gene to function. See, if suppose you have a tumor suppressor gene, right? And you also have a proto-oncogene. So proto-oncogene, if is not working properly, then tumor suppressor gene takes the charge, dominates and suppresses the tumor and cancer, right? While this thing is reversed in the cancer case. Why? Because there are epigenetic marks covering that genome, putting it off or on, right? So it is putting the tumor suppressor gene off and putting on the proto-oncogene. So your proto-oncogene that multiplies your cells to multifold, right? That is being activated, and that which controls the cell growth or cell multiplication, that is inactivated. So this is the epigenetic change occurring in your cell. So you have to remove that mark that puts the required gene off. Te pratiprasava heya sukshma. These are the clouds, DNA methylation clouds, that covers the epigene to manifest, to cure your disease automatically from inside. See, your body is full of diseases because you have both the genes. Disease causing gene and healing gene. But you don't have that healing gene on, and you have that disease causing gene on, right? You just have to switch the other gene on, then the thing is done. So if I am not wrong, I can visualize at that time why people were so multifunctional, multipotent, right? You know Arjun, so he has a massive capacity with him. You can see Bhishma Pitama, so Herculean power he had. So how that comes? That comes from the self-autophagy, a genetic autophagy. You have to close that gene, stop those genes. Those are hurtling through vyadis, tyan, sanshaya, alasya, pramada, avirati, alabdha, bhumikata, bhranti, darshan. See, they are hurtling you for the execution of this gene. You know what vyadhi is? Lack of self-consciousness. And what epigenetics, adhyatma is? You know adhyatma, what adhyatma? Adi atma, I told you. It is above your gene. That is epigene. Name also is given at that time. Even reprogramming name also given. The perceptive device name also was given. Pratyaya is the perceptive device within gene. Genomic structure. Because of my affinity towards this science, yoga science, I went on to learn many things, many things, including genetics, epigenetics, computer programming, the languages, several languages I have learned, but among one that was Sanskrit. I was having so affinity with, because it is a pure scientific language, and as I told you earlier, it is a binary language. So and the whole program of life is binary, and Maharishi Patanjali has given this binary science in the same manner, same way, same language, through Sanskrit. Otherwise, in other language, it is not possible to deliver this science. That is why people all over the world try to learn Sanskrit to decode this type of knowledge we have. So it is the first time India is empowered with this ability to reset and reprogram their life, to get rid of the diseases. And I tell you, I am so much overwhelmed with the presentation, and not only that, but I am so fortunate one to decode it properly. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult to decode it. Very difficult. You need thousands of birth to recollect this, to understand this. We know that you have vritti sarupya mitratra, right? So vritti is there, but what vritti is? No one has answered till date. The vritti is what? Chitta is what? Right? Chitta is epigen, and vritti is your epigenetic expression. And that, if not stopped, that will keep on harming you. It is a vicious cycle, cause and effect. Right? Cause becomes effect, effect becomes cause, cause becomes effect, effect becomes cause. So this way you have circle 8 vicious loop from which you have to come out. And how can you come out from this vicious loop is to initiate into the yogangas. Right? So got your answer? Why, how scientifically Maharishi Patanjali is presented, and other chapters also are like that.
So can you explain about the picture also on the book?
Yes, please. This is a wonderful picture. This shows that yoga can transform you genetically. This is the transformation. This is a symbol of the butterfly, is symbol of metamorphosis. Butterfly from a single cosciuto becomes full-fledged flying butterfly, colored butterfly, right? You know, the butterfly is so charming. Why? How butterfly becomes so charming? Because of the proteins butterfly generate from the genes. And that also is possible with us. We can also generate proteins from within. And that metamorphosis is available to human also through yoga. So that is what I have told. Okay, I have said that this is the genetic structure, right? These are the metamorphic changes occurring surrounding you, right? And why autogene therapy? Because no one interferes in your genetic this therapy. Your own self, you yourself are doing this, right? So amazing, no hazards, no problems, no complications. The best way to say is no cost, right? No side effects, no complications, no further interference, no risk, hazards.
Still gaining.
And only gaining. See, this is a research-based pure science of our ancestors, Rishi Munis. And I must tell you, when I initially read Sankhya Darshan, I had this problem, situation in my mind, that I had that idea in my mind, that this is a pure genetic science, right? This has nothing to do with a philosophy that you see. If you calm down your mind and you just calm down your mind and do yoga. If he can calm down his mind, then why he needs yoga? Vitarka are the repressor proteins that causes epigenetic changes on the other side, other way of that, other side of that, right? So means if you want to calm down, it works opposite to that. So that is why Maharishi Patanjali metaphorically given the word vitarka. Means I want to do something positive, but it doesn't allow me to do, my epigenes doesn't allow me to do positive things. So my vrittis are that, right?
सर जैसे ये आप कह रहे हैं कि ये बुक प्रैक्टिकल एक अप्रोच के लिए है, तो आजकल योगा इंस्टीट्यूट में देखा जाए तो उसमें इसको थियोरिटिकल बोला जाता है और प्रैक्टिकल है कि जो हठ योग में जो साधना किया हुआ है, जो अष्टांग योग के साथ साथ आसन है, कुछ मुद्रा है, फिर सट क्रिया है, उसको बोला गया है। तो प्रैक्टिकल ये और उसमें किस तरह का मतलब
आई टेल यू, लेट मी टेल यू, आपके घर आपने टीवी लिया होगा, टीवी के साथ में उसका पूरा मैनुअल आता है, एक बुक आती है, राइट? सो टीवी भी काम करता है और मैनुअल भी काम करता है, और अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट टेक्नोलॉजिकल अंडरस्टैंडिंग यू हैव टू ऑपरेट योर टीवी, राइट? सेम वे महर्षि पतंजलि हैज गिवन द technological aspect in theory. First 2 chapters, Kaivalapad is first chapter according to me and Maharishi Patanjali. That will be proven now after this book comes. और Kaivalapad और Samadhipad ये प्योर टेक्निकल अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, और साधनपाद और विभूतिपाद उसका प्रैक्टिकल मैनिफेस्टेशन है, एप्लीकेशन है. सो इट इज़ प्योर टेक्निकल साइटेक थिंग दैट first 2 chapters you make you understand why to do yoga, why you should initiate yoga. Dukkham eva sarva vivekinam. So dukh is pain is everywhere, right? With everyone pain is there, but अगर आपने ये योग शुरू कर दिया तो वो गायब, वो चला जाएगा एंड रूट कॉज से जाएगा. जैसे आप देखो कि मैंने इसीलिए सबको बोला है कि दिस इज द प्योर साइंस फ्रॉम विच द अदर साइंसेस हैज ओरिजिनेटेड, लाइफ साइंसेस, राइट? फ्रॉम योगा आयुर्वेदा ओरिजिनेटेड, because in yoga also it is mentioned that if you cannot do it with the tap and samadhi, then you can do it, or mantra, you can do it with the aushadhi also, right?
सर मेरा एक और क्वेश्चन है कि महर्षि पतंजलि ने क्यों 4 पाद में ही ये पूरा साइंटिफिकली समझाया है, कि क्यों 2 पाद नहीं लिए, 1 पाद, क्यों 4 ही पाद में उसमें भी ऐसे उन्होंने.
ओके, अगर मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि आपको यहाँ से लॉ गार्डन पहुँचना है तो आप लॉ गार्डन ढूंढते पहुँच जाओगे, लेकिन आपको बताऊँगा ही नहीं और बोलूँगा चलो, तो कहाँ जाओगे? निकल पड़ो. सो ही हैज़ एक्सप्लेन्ड अस the way where to reach, what should we do to reach to what level. So there are we have some questions that why we are suffering, what causes us suffer, right? Is there any way to come out of this? So in this book what I have done is I have taken question answers. So Maharishi Patanjali has given answers to core questions of his disciples, and that you will understand after reading this book. Because see, it is not without question you cannot judge what you want to say. So I have taken question and answer. So it is the cause and effect, karya karan. It is the consequence of karya karan. The whole 4 chapters are consequence of karya karan. Why this happens, how this happens, for what this happens, and what it does. So it is all karya karan. And your question was right, but the thing is कि see, जब तक हम दोनों एस्पेक्ट को नहीं देखेंगे तब तक हम आधे रास्ते इसको छोड़ देंगे, क्योंकि ये तपश्चर्या है, ये तपश्चर्या है. बीच में आपका शरीर आपको साथ न दे, बहुत बड़ी तपश्चर्या है. बट वंस यू नो दैट इतने बड़े ऋषि मुनि ने कहा है एंड गुरु जी ने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है और बाकी को सबको भी कराया है, तो वाई शैल नॉट वी डू इट, राइट? तो एक एनकरेजमेंट मिलता है, एक टेक्नोलॉजी से पता चलता है. अगर आपको पता है कि आपकी बंदूक में से गोली फायर होने ही वाली है, तभी आप जंगल में बिना डर के, बिना खौफ के पास हो सकते हो, राइट? पर आपको गोली चलाना ही पता ही नहीं है कि गोली चल सकती है इसमें से. आपको दे दिया बंदूक, आप कैसे गोली चलाना है, इसमें से गोली छूटेगी तो क्या होगा आपको पता नहीं है, तो आपको बंदूक देने का क्या मतलब है? तो आपको जो मार्ग दिया है उसका पूरा टेक्निकल नॉलेज भी दिया है. सो ये मार्ग पे जाओगे तो ये होगा, और ये होगा तो आपका जो जितने भी पुराने कर्म है या जितने भी पुराने जो एपिजेनेटिक मार्क्स हैं वो साफ हो जाएंगे. and you can reprogram your life. Yes.
मेरे हिसाब से लोग योग के बारे में जानते हैं तो जब समाधि बाद आ जाता है या समाधि अवस्था अष्टांग योग का लास्ट, तो थोड़ा डर जैसा लगता है कि मुझे कहाँ समाधि में, तो इट इज लाइक इन लेमैन जनरल पब्लिक के लिए समाधि बहुत बड़ा शब्द बन जाता है.
समाधि इज टू बिगिन फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग. इट इज रिसेट, प्रोग्राम रिसेट. आपके जो जेनेटिक पैरिटी आती, पहले तो हम 4 प्रकार की जेनेटिक पैरिटी लाते हैं, फिर 3 प्रकार की समाधि होती है, राइट. सो जो अनजनता समाधि है, राइट, सवितरका है. तो इस तरह से आपका जो पैरिटी है ना, वो समाधि में ले जाता है. सवितरका निर्वितरका में आपको वो पैरिटी ले जाता है, मिलियन पैरिटी, राइट. सो पहले तो आप पैरिटी को समझो, फिर समाधि को समझो. समाधि का अर्थ ये है कि ना इनवर्ड फ्लो ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, ना आउटवर्ड एक्शंस. दैट इज कॉल्ड समाधि.
शून्यावस्था
नहीं, प्योर जीनोटाइप में आप आ जाओ. जीनोटाइप मतलब जहाँ जीन एक्सप्रेस नहीं होते हैं उसको जीनोटाइप बोलते हैं. सो आप प्योर जीनोटाइप में अगर वापस आ जाते हो, प्योर जीनोटाइप में जहाँ पर कोई आवरण नहीं है, कोई मल नहीं है, तो उसको समाधि बोलते हैं. सो समाधि में आना तो बिल्कुल शुरुआत है. आपका रिप्रोग्रामिंग समाधि के बाद ही शुरू होता है. आपके जीवन का रिप्रोग्रामिंग तो समाधि के बाद शुरू होता है.
समाधि के बाद क्या है तो
कैवल्य. सो आई होप दिस बुक विल हेल्प पीपल एट लार्ज. एंड इसीलिए मैंने इसको अमेज़ोन पर रखा है, राइट. सो अमेज़ोन पर ज़्यादा रीच मिलेगा और पहले 5 दिन मैं उसको बिल्कुल फ्री में देने वाला हूँ. जो लोग लेना चाहते हैं ले लो, राइट. Because see, Maharishi Patanjali has not charged any money, right? And I don't want to charge because this book is dedicated to my Guruji, and this is my role to my Guruji. This is my service to my Guruji. So this is Guru Shishya Parampara, and I don't want to earn anything out of this, but I want to make it reach to people. Yes. So what I have done is I have launched this book on Amazon Kindle, right, KDP Select, and this book is available for 5 days. It will be available free of cost, right. And then after there will be a minimum charge for that, because we need, IFIT needs to do some research in this, so we need some fund, right. So further research can be done regarding Maharishi Patanjali's knowledge.